In this AUTOSOL training session, I'll be showing you how to set up time synchronization in ACM. For this demonstration, I'll be using a computer with a Windows 7 operating system. The time sync functionality in ACM compares the device time to the host time and allows you to have ACM automatically correct the device time or set an OPC alarm. Time sync configuration is made up of two pieces in ACM: the Time Sync tab in your device object and the Time Sync object. The Time Sync tab is used to select the Time Sync object. Define when you would like to compare the device time to the host time and allows you to set the device time zone. In some devices, you will also have to define an address, like a Modbus register, to read the device time if it is not known by ACM. The Time Sync object is used to define what is considered out of sync and if you would like ACM to correct the device time or just alarm. To add a Time Sync object, select Add and Other in the drop-down menu to find Time Sync. The Time Sync object can be used individually or shared for all of your devices, depending on your requirements. Once you've added a Time Sync object, open the Properties. On the General tab, you can give the Time Sync object a unique name and enter a description. Here you can also check the box to enable it. On the Time Sync tab, there are two types of synchronization: range and always. When set to always, the host time is sent to the device even if it is not out of sync. When set to range, ACM allows you to set a minimum time difference that must be met in order for ACM to do a time sync. The default setting for this option is 120 seconds or 2 minutes. If it is set to 0, it means there is no minimum time difference that will prevent a time sync. By default, ACM Time Sync ignores daylight savings time changes. If you would like your device to follow daylight savings time, check Follow DST. There are also some advanced settings that can be used. One of these settings will tell ACM not to sync if it would change the hour in the device. When checked and ACM compares the device time to the host time, if the hours are different, ACM will abort the time sync. This is to prevent having your device synced back after the hour has rolled over, as doing this can cause duplicate hourly records in the device. Another way to prevent this is to make sure that your time sync is scheduled for 30 minutes after the hour. This would mean that your device would have to be over a half hour out of sync to cause duplicate hourly records. ACM also allows you to set a maximum time difference that, if exceeded, will not result in a time sync. The default setting for this option is 0, which means there is no maximum time difference that will prevent a time sync. The next option is Alarm Only. This is used to define if ACM will try to correct the clock in the device or set an OPC alarm. This option can only be used when the sync type is set to range. If checked and the device is out of sync, ACM will send an alarm value to a Time Sync OPC item for alarming in your OPC client. This means that time sync will not occur, but you will receive an alarm letting you know that your device time differs from your host time. You can customize the alarm value that is sent to the OPC item, but the default is -100. If ACM cannot read the device time or gets an error trying to correct the clock, it will send an error value to the Time Sync OPC item. You can customize the error value that is sent to the OPC item, but the default is -200. Thank you for watching this AUTOSOL training session. If you have any questions, please go to our website, www.autosoln.com, and click on the support link for all support options.